Hey everyone, welcome back to English from Zero. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jake. Good to be back.
So Jake, how was your weekend?
Honestly, it was good, thanks.
That's it? That's your whole answer?
What? That's a complete sentence?
It's a complete sentence, but it's a conversation killer. If someone asks how your weekend was and you say, "It was good, thanks," the conversation just stops there.
Okay, fair point. So what should I say instead?
That's exactly today's topic. We're going to help everyone talk about their weekend like a native speaker, using simple past tense, real details, and natural expressions.
I actually need this lesson personally.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to answer, "How was your weekend?" with a real story, not just one boring word.
And we'll also give you a speaking challenge at the end, so stick around for that.
If you're enjoying these lessons, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to English from Zero.
It really helps us make more lessons for you. Okay, let's get into it.
So Jake, let's actually try this again. How was your weekend?
Okay, real answer this time. It was pretty relaxing, actually. I didn't do much on Saturday morning.
See, that's already better. You gave a feeling, relaxing, and a small detail.
Is that the secret? Feeling plus detail?
Exactly, that's the formula. First, you say how it felt, then you explain why.
Okay, so what are some other feeling words I can use?
You can say it was relaxing, it was busy, it was exhausting, it was pretty quiet, or it was amazing.
Those are simple, but they say a lot.
Right, and then you follow it with a reason. For example, it was busy because I had a lot of errands to run.
Errands. That's things like going to the bank or the supermarket, right?
Exactly, small tasks outside the house. You could say, I spent Saturday running errands.
I like that. Running errands sounds much more natural than I did some things outside.
Yeah, nobody says that. Okay, so let's build your weekend story properly. What did you actually do on Saturday?
All right, on Saturday, I woke up late, around 10.
Good start. Simple past tense. Woke up.
Then I made breakfast and just stayed home for a while.
And then what happened?
In the afternoon, I met my brother for coffee.
Nice. Now here's something important. When you tell a story, you don't want to just list actions. You want to connect them.
Connect them how?
With sequencing words. First, then, after that, and finally. They help your story flow instead of sounding like a list.
So instead of I woke up, I ate breakfast, I met my brother, I should say,
Try it.
okay, first I woke up late on Saturday, then I made breakfast and relaxed for a bit. After that, I met my brother for coffee downtown.
Perfect. Do you hear the difference? It sounds like a story now, not a report.
It really does. It's the same information, but it flows so much better.
Exactly. And notice you didn't need difficult grammar, just simple past tense and connecting words.
What about Sunday? Should I use the same words?
You can, but let's add some variety too. Instead of always saying then, you can say later, after breakfast, or in the evening.
Okay, let me try Sunday. On Sunday, I slept in until 9. Later, I went for a walk in the park.
Slept in. Nice. That means you stayed in bed longer than usual.
Exactly. Then in the evening, I watched a movie and went to bed early.
That's a great weekend story, Jake. Short, clear, and natural.
Thanks. I feel like a native speaker already.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but you're getting there. Now let's talk about how to ask someone about their weekend, because that's just as important as answering.
Right, because if I only know how to answer, I can't keep the conversation going.
Exactly. The most common question is simply, how was your weekend?
That's the classic one.
You can also say, did you do anything fun? Or what did you get up to this weekend?
Get up to. I always hear that one, but what does it actually mean?
It's a casual way of asking what someone did, like, what did you get up to on Saturday?
So it's basically the same as what did you do, just more natural.
Exactly. Native speakers use it all the time, especially on Monday mornings at work or school.
Okay, so let's practice. Jessica, what did you get up to this weekend?
Oh, I had a pretty full weekend, actually. On Friday night, I went out for dinner with some friends.
Nice. Where did you go?
We tried a new Italian place downtown. It was really good.
Good follow-up question, by the way. Asking where did you go keeps the conversation moving.
Exactly. And that's something a lot of learners forget. It's not just about answering, it's about asking follow-up questions too.
So if someone says they went to a restaurant, I shouldn't just say cool and stop there.
Right. You could ask, how was the food? Or did you enjoy it? Or was it expensive?
Those are all simple questions, but they show real interest.
Exactly. Okay, keep asking me about my weekend.
All right, so what did you do after dinner?
After that, we walked around the city for a bit before heading home.
And what about Saturday?
On Saturday, I mostly relaxed. I caught up on some sleep and read a book in the afternoon.
Caught up on sleep. That means you slept more than usual to feel less tired, right?
Exactly. It's a really common expression. I caught up on sleep or I caught up on some rest.
I definitely need to catch up on sleep this weekend.
Same here, honestly.
What about Sunday? Did you do anything special?
Actually, yes. I went hiking with my partner in the mountains.
Oh, that sounds amazing. How long was the hike?
About 3 hours. The weather was perfect, so it was really enjoyable.
That's a great weekend. Busy, but a good kind of busy.
Exactly. And notice how this whole conversation happened naturally, just by asking simple follow-up questions. Now, Jake, let's talk about something a little different. What if your weekend wasn't exciting at all?
Oh, that's very relatable for me some weeks.
Right, not every weekend has a big story. Sometimes you just stayed home and did nothing.
So how do I answer without sounding boring?
You reframe it. Instead of saying, I did nothing, you can say, it was a quiet weekend, but I really needed it.
Oh, I like that. It sounds intentional, not lazy.
Exactly. Or you can say, I had a cozy weekend at home.
Cozy. That's such a nice word. Warm, comfortable, relaxed.
Exactly. You could say, I stayed in, made some tea, and watched a few shows. It was really cozy.
Stayed in. That's the opposite of went out, right?
Exactly. Good catch. If you stayed in, you didn't leave the house.
So I could say I stayed in all weekend, and honestly, I loved it.
Perfect. And here's another useful phrase, recharge. You can say, I took the weekend to recharge.
Like charging a phone battery, but for yourself.
Exactly that. It means resting and getting your energy back after a busy or stressful week.
I need to recharge basically every weekend.
Same. Okay, so now we have two kinds of weekend stories, the busy, exciting kind and the quiet, cozy kind. Both are completely normal to talk about.
And both use the same past tense structure, just different vocabulary.
Exactly. It's not about having an exciting life. It's about being able to describe whatever life you actually had. All right, Jake, it's time for our favorite segment. Everyone, get ready for 0 words. 4 simple expressions you can use starting today.
I love this part. Okay, first word?
Our first word is hang out. Let's say it one more time. Hang out.
To hang out means to spend relaxed, casual time with someone. Not a formal event, just casual time together.
Example, I hung out with some friends on Saturday. Or, we just hung out at my place and watched movies.
Very useful. I hang out with my brother almost every weekend.
Perfect example. Okay, second word, bump into.
To bump into someone means to meet them unexpectedly without planning it.
Example, I bumped into an old classmate at the supermarket. Or, we bumped into our neighbor while we were walking the dog.
I actually bumped into my old teacher last month. It was so random.
That's exactly how to use it. Third word, chill.
To chill means to relax and do nothing in particular.
Example, I just chilled at home on Sunday. Or, we chilled at the park for a couple of hours.
Very casual, very common between friends.
Exactly. And our fourth and final word, catch up.
We already mentioned catch up on sleep, but catch up alone has another meaning too.
Right. Catch up with someone means to talk with them about what's been happening in your lives, especially if you haven't seen them in a while.
Example, I caught up with an old friend over coffee. Or we had a long catch-up call on Sunday night.
Those are our 4 0 words for today. Hang out, bump into, chill, and catch up.
Simple words, but they make your weekend stories sound so much more natural.
Now, let's do our other favorite segment, Level Up. This is where we take a simple, basic sentence and upgrade it to sound more natural.
I'm ready. Give me the first one.
Okay, imagine a learner says, I go to my friend's house Saturday.
Right away, I can hear a few problems there.
Exactly. Missing tense, missing preposition, missing article. Let's fix it together.
How about I went to my friend's house on Saturday?
Perfect. Simple past tense, correct preposition, and possessive form.
Can we make it even more natural?
Sure. You could say, I went over to my friend's place on Saturday. Went over to and place instead of house both sound more casual and native.
I love that. Okay, give me another one.
A learner says, I very tired this weekend. I sleep all day.
Missing verb was, and the past tense is wrong for sleep.
Right. Let's upgrade it. How would you say it?
I was really tired this weekend, so I slept in both days.
Great fix. And we could add even more color. I was completely exhausted this weekend, so I basically slept in both days and didn't do much else.
That sounds like a real person talking, not a textbook sentence.
Exactly. That's the goal. One more example. A learner says, I eat good food with my family Sunday.
Missing past tense again, and good food is a little flat.
How would you upgrade it?
I had a really nice meal with my family on Sunday.
Nice. And we can add detail. On Sunday, my whole family got together and we had a really nice meal. It was great to see everyone.
See, that's a whole little story now, not just one flat sentence.
Exactly. Small upgrades, big difference. Okay, Jake, let's put everything together now. I want you to tell me your full weekend story, start to finish, using everything we talked about today.
No pressure at all.
You'll be great. Go ahead.
All right, so my weekend was pretty relaxing overall. On Friday night, I stayed in and just chilled at home.
Good start. Feeling plus detail.
And then on Saturday, I slept in until about 10, made breakfast, and later I met my brother for coffee downtown.
Nice sequencing there.
After that, we walked around for a while and actually bumped into an old friend from school.
Oh, nice. Unexpected detail. That makes the story more interesting.
Exactly. We ended up catching up for almost an hour.
Great use of today's vocabulary.
On Sunday, I mostly just recharged. I read a book, did a few errands in the morning, and in the evening I watched a movie and went to bed early.
Jake, that was an excellent weekend story. Clear structure, good vocabulary, and it actually sounded like you.
Thanks. It's honestly not that hard once you have the structure.
Exactly. That's the whole point. You don't need advanced grammar. You need a simple formula and the confidence to use it. All right, everyone. Now it's your turn. Here's your speaking challenge for today.
Think about your real weekend, not a perfect one, just your actual weekend.
Try answering out loud. How was your weekend? Start with a feeling word, then explain why.
Then use first, then, and after that to describe what happened in order.
Try to use at least one of our 0 words. Hang out, bump into, chill, or catch up.
And remember, it doesn't have to be exciting. A quiet, cozy weekend makes a perfectly good story too.
Say it out loud, even if nobody's listening. That's how the words become natural.
And if you want, write your weekend story in the comments below. We genuinely love to read them.
Yes, please share it with us. It's great practice for you, and it helps us know what to teach next.
If this lesson helped you, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to English from Zero so you don't miss the next one.
We've got a lot more real, everyday English lessons coming, so we hope to see you back here soon.
Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!